Dog, Arizona is a real mystical place. What, you didn't know that we had access to dimensions without closing eyes? Without going to the astral plane or leaving our physical body? Oh, buddy, you're not living yet. You're in the United States and you have not been to Arizona? Wyoming is another one. But we're going to talk about Arizona today. Seems like everybody that lives there was on some type of journey. Self-journey, that is, or spiritual journey. And they found the oasis in the desert. No offense to New Mexico, no offense to Texas, no offense to Nevada. Arizona is literally thy kingdom come, thy will be done. On earth as it is in the heaven. It is the full replica of that. Creatures from all kind meet up in there. Matter of fact, it remind me of John Wick. Remember the International Hotel? And like everybody got to put their arms down. Like you can't bring that shit from outside inside. That's how Arizona is. Sedona in particular, that city, they don't play that. The gatekeepers of Sedona don't play that shit. They will send the birds and the beast on you. Talking about what body? Baby, they done took your soul. Because don't bring that shit over there to them. You can't bring that rah-rah in their kingdom. Sedona is known for peace, by the way. Peace, elevated experiences, and spiritual shamans literally chill there. Like, don't bring that shit up in there. Because you will be dealt with. Parts of the Grand Canyon like that too. Let's talk. So Arizona as a whole has like this hum to it, like a vibration, you know, and everybody is on that beat that has a spiritual soul. Yes, I mentioned spiritual souls on purpose because there are NPCs there all over the place. More than LA. I'm just going to throw that out there. You got to understand, because there's a lot of wisdom, a lot of guides, a lot of beings. The NPC has to be there. It stands right in the way. You know, imagine like trying to go in a store and then somebody comes and just on their phone stand right in front of the door. Baby, this is my destination. And here you come trying to block the door. That's the NPC. And no shade, but I'm going to just say it's a lot of black people that are attached in relationships and even get stuck with an NPC after literally going that far to make it on their self-journey and make it to that mystical pocket called Arizona. All of a sudden, these untalented beings, because they ain't got no souls, these untalented beings, or these beings that lack spirit totally, they think you gorgeous. They want to date you, love you, and marry you. It's an oasis. It's an oasis. You get replenished and you keep going. All right, I'm gonna mind my business. You should see the ones that are disguised as Native Americans, like the original people of that place. Like, buddy, that's why I compared it to LA, because it's like, you know, they will fake like they know what they talking about because they've been there for years. Anyway, so I spent 5 years in Arizona. 5. And I did what I had to do. I never forget the first time I rode the free bus there. I was so intrigued because I was coming from Chicago. We get on the bus and we're riding, just intrigued by trying to, you know, explore our new city. And this woman, she boards the bus the next time. You know, she gets on. She goes, oh, this woman that just got on the bus. She's like, oh my gosh, it's you. I'm from Chicago. I was raised around crackheads, so I know how to deal with them. She wasn't on nothing. She was genuinely like looking like she just ran into an angel. She dropped to her knees like, you're a shaman. You're a whole shaman. Like you're Jesus. You're a Jesus. Me and my wife look at each other. We lock eyes, you know, and I ain't gonna hold you. I was looking like, I know. She was like, oh my gosh, like, we are so blessed to have you here. We need this. We need this so bad in this town. Like, and she was just like, you know, oh my gosh, you're just a holy person. I can't believe a holy person is in our town right now. Like, like, bless this day. God, please bless this day. This is a holy day now. Mind you, she doing all this on her knees. The bus driver is looking through the little mirror like, who the fuck I just let on this bus, you know? And who are you? She got off too. And the bus driver's looking at us like, hey, I just want you to know, I respect you. Never know who you gonna encounter type deal. You know what I'm saying? So real, because like on the flip side, I also run into like ghouls. Like I ran into a man one time. We went to the bar and it looked like he borrowed a body from the grave. Yes, from the grave. The skin and all that stuff had already deteriorated. He ain't had no, like, you could see through his mouth. Like his skin, I've told the story multiple times. And by the way, there was nothing on the sides of his mouth. It had already rotten, and it rotted in the damn casket. I'm sure of it. So he was just looking at me like, you've been on break long enough. enough of that shit. You got things to do, you got work to do, and you got to keep moving. You got to move forward. You got to keep doing things. Sing to me. Like, how the fuck you know I'm a singer? You know, like, he was on that. Long story short, all of a sudden, I started singing everywhere. And I went on tour like 4 times. But, like, you know, it was crazy, like, how God will send anybody. The divine, my spirit team was saying anybody. What they say, I don't want to rock to cry out. Baby, I don't want a ghoul to talk to me. The fuck? I had dreamed of that man's faces weeks after that. Because why is your shit rotten? Remember Vampire in Brooklyn? Yeah, that type shit. Like, the vampire spit in his mouth or something. Like, buddy, why is you deteriorating in front of me? That story is when Thoth came to me. You call him Thoth, whatever. I call him Thoth. Let's sit up for this one. Y'all, Thoth literally came his ass into our dimension and into my room. This is back in 2015, beginning of my spiritual journey. Scared the shit out of me so bad that it fluttered everything. Like, imagine something doing this real fast in your face, full of feathers, like this long neck so long that it was curved over the ceiling, eyes piercing down on you. The only reason why I knew it was there is because I looked up like this. And there was a ibis. Long story short, he looked at me and said I wasn't ready because I had screamed, the blood of Jesus. Laughed dead in my face, but he said he'll be back. But he came back. I was already different. Showed up in a different form and began to show me my life and tell me what I was getting ready to be doing. I didn't fully believe it, but I knew that it was possible because it wasn't singing. But I live this stuff. So I really don't call shit like this content. This is who I am. This is who I've been. These are life stories.